Whoop, I forgot. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, nope. Nope. Something's happening. Something is happening. Oh, that's not good. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, there we go. Alright, hello, hello. Hopefully people can hear me. I'm just gonna hope to God that indeed people can hear me. It should be going through just fine. Don't get me wrong, but still. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Let's see. I'm just gonna double check, make sure everything is going right. Because everything seems to be absolutely disruptive. So yeah, now, today we are on everything. Woohoo! Let's go. Oh man, what's going on here? What is going on here? Sure, let's push that through. Oh, that. Okay, come on. Oh, I don't even remember, bro. What is going on? Nothing's happening really well here. Oh, I think we're crashing, guys. We might be crashing. Yeah. Oh no, we're not crashing. Although right now it is really, really bad. Not gonna lie. I am sweating just because I closed my door. No fan for me. Maybe I could put the fan in level 1. Let me put the fan in level 1. Actually, that'd be great. Level 1 fan. Bare minimum. Okay, level 1. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. Level 1. For some reason, there's something going through. I don't know what it is. Give me 1 sec. I think I know what's going on. Is it picking up the wind? No way. My fan is picking it up? Oh, I hate that. I hate that it's picking up the fan. Give me 1 second. I think that's what's happening. Come on. Oh, hello? Stream manager? Yes, thank you. Testing, 1 2 3. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, I do need to turn a little bit towards me instead of into the mic. And if we do this, and then I hear all of the cars passing by, it's great. It's amazing, honestly. Uh-huh. Alright, we got that. And then... where is it? Oscillation, yes. I need you to be instead of there. I need you to be a little more... Nope. A little more the other way. The other way. There you go. A little too much. No. Oh no. Oh no, they figured it out. No. You know, sometimes I wish the fan that I have, it had just a, you know, a way to actually just point. Like a little more to the left, a little more to the right, a little more to the left. But no, they don't have that. So it's like, ugh, so bad. So bad. Okay, there we go. Did it work? Yes, it did. Much clearer audio. And by much clearer, I mean clear enough that I can say it's clear. Okay. There we go. Now the airflow is hitting my back. Nothing else. And it seems like... Wait, I just realized there's no music in the background. Is there? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Spotify's all the way up. What? What is going on? Yeah, if I max it out, it's still not there. Do we do this without music, guys? Come on. Alright. I hit play. Why is this muted? I unmuted one area and then I only get muted somewhere else? There we go. I don't know what was going on there. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. Should be fine. Alright, now now we can continue doing what we're supposed to do. Where was this? Okay, this is over there. I need oh, Jesus Christ. Whew. Alright, I need this to be to the side, that way I can tell what's going on. To a certain degree. Okay. Alright, now, today we are going to be doing the Zoom 75 TIGA, as you can see in the title. But yes, it is crazy. Alright, let's go. Woo, look at that. Zoom 75. Boom, Zoom 75 TIGA. And we got the palm plate for this one. As you can see, this is the regular Q&A and whatnot. Pieces of standoff and the palm plate. We got the dampening foam kit. Yeah, it comes with the cork. I don't know, I might try the cork to start with, just to see how it is. You know, that is how it goes. Alright, boom. Ta-da! You can see all of this. Alright, so Zoom 75 is, as you can see, a 75 keyboard. And I take these out. And then we're gonna pull it out real quick. We might need to put it to the side first. Alright. Look at that. A lovely, lovely red. I find that whatever the camera is doing, it oversaturates the red. Yeah, it doesn't know how to handle reds quite as well as a real camera. As you can see. Boom. Those are two different reds. It's like, oh, what the heck? But at least this is relatively shiny. And it kind of makes sense. But even then, I just realized, yeah, that they're all kind of not quite right. Boom, Zoom 75. So the thing about the Zoom 75, as you can see here, let's go back to the top down. Yeah, Zoom 75, you got the scroll. And on the right hand side, you got a screen. It is 75%. And the big mamma jamma is this cool looking thing. Whoo! Like, damn. Damn, that looks sexy. Love it. Okay. Alright, anyways. Let's not go too crazy with it. You're going to put this to the side temporarily. And you're gonna grab all the other things that come with the kit. We got the screwdrivers. We got stabilizers. We got the rear badge. I think we can just use the rear badge right now. Boom. Yeah, that's it. That is it. Just the rear badge. Yeah, it's just a magnet that fits on the back. Let me grab that. So you can probably 3D print your own. So if you wanted to have a specific 3D print of the badge, you should be good. So there it is. Boom. And that's all it looks like. I don't know. The badge is okay. Doesn't really do much. Alright, and we have our mounts here. I think I'm just going to choose the silica gel. Yeah. Because I think that would be the best for now. What is this? This seems like there is something that needs to be done here specifically. And then we got screws. We got a bunch of the wires. So there's either the elastic bar mount or the silica gel. You know what? I might do elastic bar. Yeah, instead of silica gel. Right, so these I need out. Yeah, though these I might need out. Silica gel, so these are just the mounts. And then we have this guy. This is the PCB. Alright. Boom. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Woo. Looks like it's fine. Alright, so first things first, we are going to put in some switches. And because it is a mostly red kind of thing, we are going to be using this guy. That is the Haimu Heartbeat silent linears. There we go. So we're gonna have red underneath on red. And yeah, I have, relatively speaking, esoteric choices. Yeah. Oh Jesus. Give me do this. Boom. That looks fine. I think we might need to push it upwards. Okay. Because everything is really, really noisy. It's a lot of sounds going on. Okay, but this is going, yeah, it's gonna go straight up for now. And that's gonna do a 180 for some reason. Okay, and then these guys we will install first. We might need to do the elastic bar onto. This actually looks like it's mounted on the plate. No, let's put the switches in first. Yeah, we're gonna put it on everything, and I think we're gonna be missing a couple, is the sad part. Oh, right, I'm an idiot. I really need to put the stabilizers in first now, don't I? Where is this? Come on. Alright. Oh, speaking of being an absolute idiot, I remember there was this one time where I had a dream. And in that dream, I was effectively insulting a friend. And it was funny because in insulting that friend, it was in a dream. Okay, so in this dream, I was at someplace I don't entirely know. But effectively, it went to the tune of, oh yeah, no, let's check out this place because it's great. And at one point during the conversation, someone asked, do you think your friend is going to be a successful artist? And I go, oh, no, not at all. But because it's a dream, guess who was behind me? And I could see myself in third person. You know, the exact same person I said, nope, they are not going to be. And then the friend that was in front of me nervously asks. Oh, there. Alright. Then my friend in front of me asks, would you tell that to them to their face? So, of course, in my third person view, I see myself sitting down on this couch, turn around to one of my friends, and then proceed to tell it to his face. It's like, what the fuck? I mean, you're not supposed to say it out loud, you know? But still. Okay, come on. Can we just get this guy there? Can we? Ah, this PCB is such a pain. Yep, that is clipped through. That is going down. I'm gonna do the dangerous thing and use a screwdriver. And you don't want to do this, because if you poke the traces, you're screwed. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, look, a big, thick item. Yeah, nice. Boom. So yeah, no, I didn't have to. That was fun. Nice. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, let's see how silent these things are, and if it goes past these. What else needs a space bar? Oh, a stabilizer. You know what? Let's use this. This is. How do you? Yeah, no, the split space bar spacing. I don't have the thing for the split space bar spacing. What? No, that's sad. I wanted to use split spacebar. I didn't think that they wouldn't have enough room. Yeah, but if I took any of the other stabilizers, they would be the same size. Yeah, they would be the same size. It would be here, and then the stabilizer would be. Because that's a split spacebar right there. So that's 1, 2. But the question is, why don't I have enough spacing? I think it's supposed to be longer. Let me see here. I'm gonna check real quick. No. I need, not that one. No, I need, there we go. Okay. Split space bar. Size. Okay. 3U, 1U, 3U. Are you serious? What stabilizers do you need? Stabilizer? Uh-huh. This is the stabilizer size accordingly for each. Meaning 2 3U stabilizers and 1U stabilizer for the spacer. What do you mean 1U stabilizer? That doesn't exist. How does that work? Huh? No, that doesn't compute, man. Yeah, no, I have no clue at all what's going on at this point. Okay. Alright, let's see. I'm looking for that specific piece of information. I accidentally. What is the 6-star stabilizer here? Does it have to be clip-ons? I don't get it. I really don't. Okay. Zoom 75 TIGA. Layout, I think is what I'm looking for. Yes. Yeah, it doesn't, okay, I was looking for the layout. Specifications, notice, no! What is going on? Can you stop? Lego dual wing screen upgrade, knob integration, LD upgrade. Oh my god, okay. No. That's not what I need. That's the plate. 5 plus 1 plus 1 stops. Yeah. I need to know how to do the split spacebar. Why would you have split spacebar and not show the split spacebar? I'm just looking for the goddamn layout. Oh, images maybe. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's 3U1U. Okay, so how do I put these in then? That makes no sense. Because it's over here, but the 3U is way too small. That makes no sense. Like, what's going on? Give me a sec. Let me just put this back in. Oh, okay, maybe we screwed up. Oh wait, actually we didn't screw up. You're gonna put that there. You're gonna slide that. Oh! Jesus Christ. Slide that over. This goes in. And on the inside. There we go. Yeah, but how do I arrange this? Because that's too far. Yeah, because these are too far. Because if I look at that, and if I wanted to make a split spacebar, I don't have anywhere else to put it. Because this makes the 2U, 3U thing. What? Is it this thing? Like, what is going on? I have no clue at this point. Oh, what's going on, man? I'm just confused. Maybe I should just, you know, give up. Just give up on everything. Oh my god, build a keyboard, he said. It'll be fun, he said. I don't want to use the normie way. Okay. Okay. Where is this? So we have that backspace. We'll do a split backspace. We'll do split left shift. And then we just need these two. Whatever the 3U wires is. I don't have 3U wires. Do I? Because honestly, I'm looking at these for the YKB. Even then, that's still short. It's way too small. And you need a stabilizer for anything above 1.75. Or 1.5, sorry. Because that makes no sense. Or split spacebar. Does it just not have split spacebar? I've been bamboozled. If I've been bamboozled, I'm gonna hate this. Like, please. What's going on, man? I have zero clue, man. How do I do this? Yeah, no, I see it, but now I'm like... Okay, let me try this one here. TIGA 75, split spacebar build. Okay. Okay, no. No one's using this for split spacebar. No, oh my god, no one. I'm the only one. I'm literally the only one. There has to be a way. There's no freaking way that they didn't see this. Plate mount? I swear to God, if this is a plate mount stabilizer. Wait, here's the plate. Okay, so we got this. There's no way. Is it plate mount for that? I swear, if it's plate mount. Okay, here. Open, just come out. No, there you go. Okay. I'm looking at it here. Okay, so this goes this way, right? And that is going to be... Yeah, that's the split spacebar right there. Yeah, it doesn't fit, period. Oh my god, no, it doesn't have the ability to do that. What? Oh my god. Let me look at the other stabilizers real quick. Stabilizers for, because this is a 7U. 7U split space bar. No. No. I have stabilizers is the thing. But even then, the plate doesn't support it. Okay, let's see, what can I do? Because I don't want to use the full size. Okay, so we get the cork boy. We got the foam boy. But they don't come with... Yeah, so this goes over here, I believe. That doesn't look right though. That's the backspace right there. No. No, it's not. I'm incorrect again. What? I'm so confused. How's this supposed to work, bud? Yeah, because this doesn't match up at all. Oh, I'm an idiot. There you go. Okay, there. No, but we're still not able to. Man, I wanted to be the one guy that did the split spacebar. Yeah, no, unfortunately, we are not going to be able to do split spacebar today, which pisses me off. Yeah, because this is 6U. What was the layout again? 6.25. We can do a 7. Let's do the 7U, honestly. 7U at this point. I'm kind of just disappointed. I really wish that we were able to do that. Because it would have been so much nicer. But no, we don't get to do that. Not today. Not tomorrow. But maybe next time, when I have the proper materials for it. Because that's not gonna fit regardless. Okay, so that's somewhere between 1, 2, 3. And then there's going to be a 3U, so that's gonna be somewhere like this over here. Yeah, no, regardless, this is not fitting for that one spacebar. Like, that makes no sense. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna take this out. And then use this guy instead. Where are you? Come on, get in the hole. And then get it back into place. Yeah, well, basically, I'm just disappointed not only in myself, but in this keyboard in general. This is the 7U to the right hand side. I still find it hilarious that the actual where the hook goes is much larger than where the pressure bit goes. Yeah, because it's like a friction fit clamp kind of situation. Where in the heck and why are you not going in? Okay, you should be able to go through. Nope. That guy, and then we're gonna push down onto it. No. Well, it's starting to go through. But this little bit is annoying me more than anything. Come on. Nope, it's starting to bend. Don't make me break things. There we go. Jesus Christ. I hear cracking. There we go. Jesus. That does not feel good. Yeah, I don't think these are good feeling to remove either. Okay. Yeah, because that's crazy. I don't know how that would fit at all. Yeah. Okay, so we did that. We're going to leave those two because we're doing split backspace. Oh, well, we're doing backspace. Because I realized we're not doing split spacebar. Because the only reason I would do split backspace is if I had split spacebar. Yeah, but I don't have that, so I'm not doing it. Okay. Okay, let's push this down. Push this down. There we go. And then these are normal because the caps lock we're going to use stepped and whatnot. Alright, and then we're going to use the cork on the mid section. This should not allow as much of the sound to go through. And then we're going to take off whatever piece of plastic is actually attached onto this thing. So I don't want that. Oh, look at that. Jeez. Meanwhile, I ignore the warning that says do not remove the plastic on top of the polycarbonate or the palm plate. The what now? Yeah, I'm just gonna get wrecked. Okay. Now I just need one on this section. So the escape. I'm just gonna put one through. And then I'm gonna put that cork so we have it nice and properly sit. Okay, and then boom, we got one corner. We'll do the opposite corner. That way we are able to push everything through. Bam. Makes so much more sense. Uh-oh, we're already bowing. This bomb plate is bowing. Uh-oh, not good. Alright, we're just gonna put a couple in the other quarters. This is a 7U, so it's gonna be this way. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's bowing, guys. It's not great. Yeah. Okay, let me see something. Here. Up. Bam. Oh. There we go. And we put the backspace. And then we're gonna put one on the, what is that? It's a tilde key, right? Yeah, it's a tilde key. Yeah, tilde. Boom, and then we're gonna put, maybe, we're not gonna put any over here. We're gonna put it maybe over here on the tab. That doesn't look like they went through properly. Although I'll admit, these sockets are much nicer. Okay, now for the center of the keyboard. That way we aren't getting screwed over. One. Okay. 1. Oh. 2. What do you think the F row should be? I think the F row should be a different set of keys. Because honestly, knowing that these are already silents, it should be fine. Because we don't really touch the F row until we have to. So we might just put some other silent switches that we already own. And preferably the heavier ones. And preferably linears. We might put in the Helios. We have a bunch of Helios still remaining. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you know what's sad? Currently, there aren't a lot of 75 keyboards on the market, and I would love that. And I want a 75% that has a split spacebar. But I bought that, and I seem to not have the stabilizers for it. Because I don't know what size of stabilizers these are. Because like, look at that. What stabilizers is this for? Even the enter key is not that wide. It's like, what the heck? The only thing I can think of is you have it so that both sides are just a spacebar. Because that would be ridiculous. If that's the case, where you put a 3 and the 1, no way, that's crazy. That's ridiculous. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to ask. Yeah, people just accept that, yeah, it has split spacebar, but I'm looking at it going, no, that doesn't make sense. Because it's not quite there either. Yeah, and it's starting to bow given the amount of things that we're putting on the plate. And I think that's fine because of the material for now. Okay. Let's see with these guys. But I don't know. Wait. I'm just tired today, guys. I am sorry if I'm not talking incoherent sentences. I wanted to do so many things today, but I was not able to because I'm just nothing but an idiot. Yeah. And then I have to fix a bunch of projects I'm working on. And once it hits 12 o'clock, I'm not allowed to work, sadly. Because tomorrow is a Canadian holiday. And if you didn't know, that's when people go out to do barbecues and stuff like that. Yeah, it's like, I would, but not really. Not my thing. Then again, I could have probably just made a barbecue all on my own. You know, just for the sake of like, yeah, I totally did something during that time. Yeah. But I honestly think that what I'm doing right now is gonna be fine. Which is nothing. I'm just gonna do stream. This one, yeah, that one, yeah, both of them are through. Man. Okay. There we go. I don't have any other plates, do I? I don't have any. I do. Yeah, no, I don't have any other plates, unfortunately. So, put this through here, and this one through there. Boom. Got this at the bottom left-hand corner. And then we now have the rest of the arrow keys. And we have extra switches that we have not used because we're going to use not only the step caps lock, we're going to do split shift. Yeah, split shift. Woo! Does anyone know why we do split shift? It is because we need more money. Hey. Can you imagine there's a premium for split shifts? Okay. Boom. So this is the entire 65. Oh. Now this is... And now we're at the 65 level. Alright. Alright, these three, I think these three are open slots. Yeah, those three are open slots. 1, 2, and 3. The third one seemed like a little crunchy. There we go. Now we're doing something. Yeah, there we go. We need the rest of the row, so we need 5, 10, 15. Yeah, let's go with Helios. Yeah, I think the Helios would be good in this one. I have Cherry Silent Reds. However, if I use the Cherry Silent Reds, it might stretch out the pins on the inside, which is something I want to avoid, especially with pre-soldered items. So I'm avoiding using certain switches just because I do not want to increase the gap on KL hot swaps. Okay. Unfortunately, it means I have to fill in all these with an orange top. Yeah, maybe next time I'm just gonna buy 80 switches instead of 70. Yeah, because with 70 I think that's not... It's not worth it. Or less worth it. There we go. So we have that. We're gonna find a way to melt these things. So put this to the side real quick. We're probably gonna need the screwdriver though. Okay. And then yeah, there's literally no way. There's no way for me to just open this. How do I open this? How do I open this? Oh, buddy, oh pal. Alright, we're bending this little plastic piece, I guess. There we go. Boom. Alright. Now comes the hard part. Oh, I see what it is now. Alright. Is this dependent on whether you're using the modules or not? That makes no sense. So we got the stab pads. And these little rubber pieces go into the little corners. There we go. I'm guessing that these guys are just gonna be a-okay. Everything. Was this supposed to go on top or something? I feel like this is supposed to go on top, not underneath. I don't feel like this is supposed to be underneath. This, on the other hand, I can see being underneath. This one, that one, not so much. Alright, install daughter board. Boom, it's connected. Alright, and then, yeah, look at that. It's going through. Oh, I lied. It's not going through. There we go. Now it's going through. But what I need to do is open up VIA in order to see if we have all of the keys going through. Key tester. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, right. We didn't even attach it via USB. How idiotic of me. Boom. Alright. We got all of the keys. Let's go. Pipe, backspace. Left control, left alt. I don't know what this is. They're both left shift. So we're gonna have to do that in a JSON file. Right shift. Nice. Delete, page up, page down, the usual. Hit the enter. This looks like this is function. Spacebar, yep. And then this is Windows. Let's go. Alright, for the F keys. Escape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Woo! There we go. We got everything going through. Now we just need the mounting kit. We're gonna use an elastic bar. Because we used the silicone on the Zoom 65. Yeah, so this should be interesting. Oh, I see. This goes on like a sock. Boom. 1, 2. Yeah, I don't know if that changes anything. That's so weird. That's basically silicone mount. Alright. Because I guess it wants a softer typing feel or a softer bottom out. So, oh, we'll find out, I guess. Come on. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a couple more here. Just push it through. Push it through! Oh, upside down. Right. Well, I've got 2 more. Come on, open up. Here you go. Have you guys noticed lately that there's a lot of negativity going around? Especially with the whole AI stuff that is happening, where everyone seems to be using it as a scapegoat. Like, oh, we need to use it for AI, we need to use it for this, we need to use it for that. And if you're against us, you are against the rest of the economy. You're like, what do you mean? Yeah. But people are just trying to live their own lives. Me included. Okay, and I'm going to push you through. Right there. Same with you. Yep. They're all there. They're all in. You. Copilot app. What? The Copilot? There's a Copilot app one? No. I don't want to. That is a no for me, buddy. How do you tuck this in properly? Are you supposed to keep it in that very specific size? Okay. Seems wrong, but alright. You're gonna push it in, I suppose. Because that feels like that's the wrong way. Let me just pull this out. Alright. Like, I don't understand how that's supposed to sit properly. Yeah, no, because that is a bad mount right there. If I've ever seen one. How? How you do that? That doesn't make sense. Push this here. Push this down so that it fits into that slot. Same with this guy. And then you climb over it? That doesn't make no sense at all. Because that feels like I'm squishing it. Yeah, I mean, we're getting the keyboard inputs, so that should be fine. Alright. That's looks like it's all the way down. Okay. Which means I could now just put the top on? Question mark. That's about right. On the right hand side? No, we're not getting a good connection here. Yeah, we need to simultaneously hit all the sides. No, it doesn't want to go. Let's go now. What is going on? Why are we rejecting this plate, buddy? Alright. Are we doing alright? Yeah, we're still doing good. Okay, all those. Let me start with the right first, and then use the left. That doesn't feel like it's secure. No, it is not secure, that's why. Oh, that's why. Oh, I'm just an idiot. I was just like, push down. Oh, we might have bent some pins here. Hopefully not. Oh, I'm just an idiot. That's what I am. Where are you? No, it's still slanted. Base, they said. Yeah, the right hand side's not inserted properly. Oh. I don't like the sound of that. Or the look of this PCB, because now it looks like I might have screwed it up because I was pushing in with the cable installed like an idiot. Oh my god. I'm glad I got it on stream though. Yeah, it shows how much I'm such a moron. Okay, so we're gonna take you. We're gonna push you through. We're gonna be like, yeah, let's bend you up a little bit. Let's bend you a little bit. Just a little bit, you know? You only need a couple millimeters. Yeah, there we go. And then we're gonna take you again. And properly put you all together. There you go. Oh, I feel so bad. There we go. And then now we are going to reset this and then try that again. Oh, ad break. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so here's the thing. I currently, oh, where the heck? Hello? Alright, what's going on? Alright, so currently I have this thing where it's obviously still having the same issue despite using a regular stabilizer. Oh, okay. Oh, that's excessively soft. I guess if you show from the side. Yeah, the entire keyboard is just dipping. Holy, okay. Let me grab the keycaps I wanted to use for it. Well, I don't think anyone's gonna agree with my take. But we're doing it anyways. Boom! Jim K. Terror alone. Terror below, not alone. Damn. Okay. Alright, so it should be fine over there. And now, I can pull this open. Finally. Ah, don't fall. Alright. Boom. That goes to the side. Same with these guys. And then, boom. We're good. Actually, to our right. To our right. Boom. Oh. I think this section works better. Oh, this is down. Oh, there's a built-in key tester? What? That is crazy. Look, left, right, Q, W, E, R, T, Y. Damn, okay. Makes sense. Alright, let's do the escape. Top left-hand corner. Yeah, I think that's a little too bright, honestly. I think the enter is fine. But the rest of these are going to be a little bit of more of a pain. Alright, let's keep this thing going. I do want to finish this quite, you know, quite quickly. But unfortunately we might not be able to. Yeah, all the F keys. There we go, F keys. We finally get the tilde back. We might change the escape to the regular escape and just keep the enter as the nice little accent piece. I'm pretty sure there's going to be an escape here that is dark colored. Okay. But I like that it has a built-in key tester. Oh, what? What is going on? What is this? What? Maybe unplug it first, please and thank you. Yes, that makes more sense. We're gonna go right down. Backspace. Did it just say delete? Oh, delete's the right side. Oh yeah, silent AF. Let's go. Boom, Q. Let's go. ER. Did you notice? I think I was talking about it earlier where it seems like there's issues currently going in the world. A lot of people are having a negative, how do you say, sentiment against everything. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of vitriol that's happening as well, going, oh man, you have to make sure that there's this thing and you know you gotta fight against it, you gotta call them out. I'm like, yeah, 100% call them out. But when it comes to after calling them out, getting angry about it makes no real sense. Because that doesn't really help anybody. When you're angry about it, you guys are just having a screaming match for seemingly no reason. I'm like, guys, how about you guys just decide that neither of you are correct and be okay with it? You know? But it seems like everyone and their mother just seems to want to have that thought. Or that angry expression of self. You know? Yeah. And I'm not really having any of that because a lot of people go around, they look and spend their energy on places where it's like, why are you spending all this time complaining for seemingly no reason? Alright. I went one because I forgot the J. I need the J over here. There we go. And then I need... No! Sure, let's put this over here. And then we have the enter key. The regular enter key, right? Here. And then the regular escape. Oh. Yeah, this escape. I'd rather. Okay, now where did the one key go? Ah. Finally, we got that. There's the K. We need the keycap puller. J. Need this. Go out. Push that down. Yeah, no, it's sticky. I can't do my specific technique with these switches. Because these switches have the walls on the side, so I can't kind of try to pry them off sideways. Alright, so we got the step caps lock. Let's go. Let's get the escape key. Oh my god. Do we actually have to do that? There we go. I thought for a second I'm like, I have to take off the entire board. I'm like, no, I don't want to. Then, turns out I don't. Okay. Alright, there's that. There's the smaller shaft, because this is a compacted 75. Alright, and then we have the control, the wider one. Then we have the smaller super. And then we have the larger alt. Boom, and then we have the full-size spacebar. And I'm just saddened that people have actually bought the spacebar before I was able to buy it. And it's hard to get a proper spacebar set these days. Ooh, this feels like this is the wrong slot for it. Yeah, okay, so we need, oh, not alt. Do we have super? No super, that sucks. Oh, okay, so, you know, another alt, I guess. No function either. Oh, function right there, but I don't think that's the right size. Yeah, that's not the right size. We don't have the right size function. It's just gonna have to be alt. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to be able to get that, but guess not. Yeah, I didn't want it to be alt, but guess it's alt today, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, right. And then the small left shift. Small left shift. Small left shift. This one. Right here. Boom. And then we just need a regular 1U. Yeah, let's do function, I guess. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's a little out of the way because it's a different profile than the rest of the letters. So that should be fine. Okay. Oh, right. Before I forget. Why is that in thing? A, B, C, V. Okay. You know, I really have to get some ban words over here. Ban. Boom. Yeah. Am I on follower only? That might be the case. Oh my god. Alright. V, B, N. These base. Did you say base? Base. Alright, so now we have the page up, page down, and delete. So we have page up right here, page down over there. Yeah, that makes sense. And then we have delete. This delete. Boom. Boom. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a little lopsided, but you know, that's fine. Okay, there we go. Now we can put all of this away and give this a nice little test. Holy. So these are the extras. I don't even know what these are for. Okay, we're gonna clean that up afterwards. But for now, we get to try these guys out. Boom. I think I'm gonna connect directly to it. Boom, and then push this cable in. Put that to the side. Alright. Oh, we got it. Okay, let's time to open up the monkey tribe. Ooh. Okay, monkey type. Oh, there we go. There we go, guys. Oh. Oh, there we go. Alright, now we can check this out. Alright, let's type out now that we have it fully built. Woo. Let's just make a quick typing test. Let's see how this sounds. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right. Oh, caps lock. Oh, caps lock. Ah, 89. 89! I screwed up. One more. No, I made so many mistakes. But it's nice. I like silent builds. Whew, okay. But that's not what we're here for. Okay. The layout I like because the 75% I'm very interested. I like 75%. As you can see, this is a lovely, lovely look. Like, ooh, look at that. And then you push this, put this back down. Look at the side profile. Oh, such a lovely side profile. Nice side profile. You got the knob. I don't know. What does it do? The knob does nothing out of the box. It probably does something. Yeah, it does something because the... What's it called? Actually, the Spotify or the playing now does something. Okay. Alright. But regardless, let's do a quote afterwards. But So far, I actually do like this keyboard. This keyboard is really nice. The Zoom 75 TIGA has a nice clean look. The back is where it's at, like as you can see here. The back is where most of the design is. Like, holy, that is a lovely, lovely look. Oh my god. It's a terribly heavy keyboard, but at least you can grip it, unlike the Zoom 65, where literally it was just a slope on the sides. Then the badge up top, you can replace it or create one yourself, as you can see here. So let's go a little closer. You grab that, and then it's just a magnet, so it's not the worst thing. And I think the magnet is here. So you can put a metal plate on it and you'll be fine. And you'll be fine. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So I like the combination of red and green. Oh my god, I just realized I haven't peeled the sticker off, but it's a matching color with the green keycaps. Alright, let's take it off. Let's take it off. Oh, lovely. Boom. Look at that. It gives you the time. It is incorrect, but it also says it's 2024. But to me, that's actually quite nice because I normally don't have a clock and I hide my desktop or taskbar, which means I can't see the clock without putting my mouse to the corner or going into the Windows menu. So just being able to see the time is a big boon for me. And you got the knob, or the knurling knob here. Using it right now, it's not the best still because I'm paying a little too much attention, making sure I don't hit the button on the right hand side. Right? But that pretty much is it, right? So there's not much that I can do. Side profile is nice, as you can see here. So really good side profile. I do like it personally. You can grab the sides. The top is nice. I like that there's a chamfer up the front. If I move this sideways here and then go through, there is a chamfer right there. As you can see, there's a nice little chamfer. The typing angle, I do agree with. I don't hate it. I wish it was slightly lower, but you know, maybe like half a degree or so. And I think it would look a little better. That or just go full tilt upwards, almost up till here. I don't know what that is. That might be 30 or something. Yeah, and to make it look like a heel of a boot. Alright. It'll match the industrial vibe the back has. Like, look at that. Such a lovely, lovely color. Whew. I was thinking of mixing this with Cosmos as well. Get the Afro Cosmos, and then everything else is just GMK Terra. Yeah, that is awesome. The top there looks like the front of a car, like just like those little white lines. Oh. Oh, Jesus. But honestly, this is my favorite colors. Green, red, and guess what? White accents. Oh. But, oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna have to customize this a little bit. I'll have to be able to do wireless eventually because we do have a dongle somewhere in the package. But I don't think we had that. Oh, there it is. I saw it. It's in where the PCB was. Whew. All right. Oh my God, get me there. Okay. Now, for now, let's do a typing test. Let's pause the music. All right, and we are going to see what we can get here. Okay. But yeah, I think the silent keys match this. How fast does it change? It changes quite quickly. Yeah, but you can definitely see what key is being pressed. I like that you have a little key tester built into the board, so you don't actually have to fully build the board. You just have to be able to press it. Or actually, you don't need a computer to be able to tell. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out this board, and let's talk about this quote real quick. Alright, so this is from Shiver, and the quote is, "I walk a mile with a smile, and I don't care where I am, but I know it's alright. Jump the tracks, can't get back, I don't know anyone around here, but I'm safe this time, cause when you tell me stupid things like you do, I have to change the rules." I don't get it. I walk a mile with a smile, and I don't care where I am, but I know it's alright. Yeah, being confident in yourself, you know it's gonna be alright. You know that you're gonna figure things out, and it doesn't matter where you are, when you are, how you are doing. You will figure it out. Alright. Jump the tracks, can't get back. Once you get off, you can't get back on. So you know that you're leaving something that can bring you somewhere else. I don't know anyone around here, but I'm safe this time. Cause when you tell me stupid things like you do, I have to change the rules. I don't know anyone. So you're not aware of who's here. You know that you're safe. Cause when you tell me stupid things like you do, I have to change the rules. Yeah, this is just learning as time goes by. So when you know that you're in a new place, around new people, you have to adapt to the place you are and the people around you. That makes sense, because when you tell me stupid things like you do, I have to change the rule. Yeah, if you are in a place, you have to follow the rules of the place. I know a lot of people who go, oh my god, why don't they do it like they do where they were from? Because they're no longer where you're from. And a lot of quote-unquote North Americans never even leave, let's say, North America. And the culture there is, I get it, moving from one end to the other. For example, here in Canada, I'm on the West Coast side, but just going all the way, the farther east you go, the more different the culture is. But the culture is still relatively homogenous in that area, because if you leave, let's say North America, you're gonna see a huge difference in culture shift. For example, even Canada, US, there's a huge difference in culture from US and Canada down to Mexico. It's a huge difference in culture yet again. So just leaving the entire country that you're in, chances are you're gonna be getting a huge a huge culture shock, because you don't know what you're doing. You're in a different place with different people. You don't know anyone around here, just like the quote says, but you know you're safe. But when you tell me stupid things, in other words, things you cannot understand, you have to change the rules. You have to figure out what the rules are of that area. That's why it's so much more different. Okay. Next one. Alright. Let's see. Okay, no, we're restarting. We're just restarting. I'll add 1 minute. We can do this. I do. Boom. Ha! 30 seconds. But only 70. The Count of Monte Cristo. There is a lot of sources that is the amount of Monte Cristo. But let's run the ads, and I'll be back in a minute 30. Go drink some water, and we'll see. Alright, so we're back. Okay, let's see here. Whew. Holy. Where is the thing that I was doing? Okay. Oh, my fucking... My foot. Oh. My feet. Oh, I'm in pain. I'm in absolute pain. Oh, alright. Now, we're back. Alright, let's see the side profile. Here. Alright. And let's talk about this here. This is the quote from the Mount of Monte Cristo. Alright, the Count of Monte Cristo. And the holy, I just drank water. What's it called? The quote is, "I don't think man was meant to attain happiness so easily." That's correct. Happiness is like those palaces in fairy tales whose gates are guarded by dragons. We must fight in order to conquer it. Incorrect, though. You don't necessarily need to fight. It's not about the fighting. It's about getting the skill to get past the dragon. Fighting it isn't necessarily true. I don't think man was meant to attain happiness so easily. That part is correct. I don't think you're going to get it easily. However, regardless of what skill you use to attain it, it is going to be difficult. Happiness is like those palaces in fairy tales whose gate is guarded by dragons. Correct. And sometimes it's dragons. We must fight in order to conquer it. Don't need to fight. Sometimes you can sneak. You can actually use your charisma. Guess what? You know, I play a little bit of D&D. You can sneak through. You can play a bit, have a charisma play. You can, by charisma play, you can barter with the dragon depending on what you know they want. Like, for example, you have an egg, or you have something they want. Maybe they were just guarding the princess from something really, really stupid, quote unquote princess, or the horde. You can barter for something even better in your section, and then maybe they'll trade you for something in their horde. However, they're just gonna be like, you know what, I would just nix you and then call it a day and have it anyways. And they're like, yes, but it's tied to me. And you know, you can have your own little story about it, and that's what D&D is for. But yeah, that's why you have stuff like this. Anyways, it is, guess what, way past the time I was supposed to go through. So we're gonna call it a day. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna be taking photos of this thing. I have to reconfigure that thing, but we will be back. Guess what? Tomorrow, or roughly at 9, for the Canada Day photo stream. Red, green, but you know, we'll see if I can get some red and white in there. So, alright, anyways, I am gonna see you guys next time. Make sure to have a nice one. As usual, we'll be starting the streams at somewhere between 9 to 10 Pacific Standard Time. But, of course, that also depends on whether I have a lot of things that I'm doing and I'm really tired from work. And today I was tired from work, but I was streaming anyways, and I'm gonna do a bunch of other things. But, you know, it's fine. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna see you guys next time. Make sure to have a nice one. Bye!